It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And this one features Trevor Lawrence.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that, the guys available have to step up. What's that mantra in the NFL? Next man up. This is their opportunity.
On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that, because now he didn't just get a game.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over first and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field, because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
And have that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Hooker now, 3rd and long. That is caught. He stiff arms it. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
It's a big play there on 3rd down. 52 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
The Titans at 8-4 now in the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
This now a 3rd and 4. Hooker. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Off play action. Here's Hooker.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hooker's going to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Hooker. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Jacobs will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss, as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 4. They go play action now. Lawrence on the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Not an easy spot here. He'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the tight end, Wiley.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Now Hooker. And this one too low. These two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Here's Hooker to throw it.
Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2nd quarter now. It's Brooklyn in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Throwing. Hooker.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
Now a bootleg with Hooker. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hooker. Okonkwo holds it in left side.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hooker to the air yet again.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's Jacobs.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
Josh Jacobs with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, 3 completions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7, and it'll be Titan football.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's got to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions in their meetings. Hey, we can still get this done. Let's go ahead and feed him the ball.
And the offensive line, I'm sure they're well aware of where he stands as well.
They are, and I think for them, it would be an even better accomplishment to get there now because it seems like a little bit of a reach.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Hooker. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker.
And that is incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the counter, ETN.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Now Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Now here's Bradley Pinion now.
That's taken on the 25. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hooker.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete.
A big play that time for the Titans. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. The handoff, Jacobs running to the left. Able to... And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Josh Jacobs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On now to punt, here's Bradley Pinion. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Hooker on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. So the completion gets him just a yard, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to throw again here. Hooker. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Hooker's going to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Meanwhile, Hooker's throw taken in by Sutton. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Here's Hooker. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Hooker. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now.
So more of the same here, CD. Not a touchdown, but 3 more points added on to their lead.
Yeah, it's been a total domination here in this first half. Offensively, defensively, even the special teams have chipped in as he connects on the field goal. It may be a little bit premature, but I think the only thing they're worried about dominating now, the post-game meal.
At their own 24-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first,
all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again.
And a good run here as he'll run all the way down to the 40-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23.
Quick throw completed by Hooker.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
On the ground with a tight end. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Hooker got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown first down of the season.
And the Titans are pouring it on. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Lawrence. Catch made by Watson on the out route.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Lawrence. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's Bradley Pena now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Hooker.
Open man here is Scott, complete.
And he will hold the Titans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Counter play with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing. Hooker.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Hooker. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make...
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. They go play action with Lawrence.
Then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Lawrence will throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. First down throw here. It's Hooker. Pushes past him. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off play action. Here's Hooker. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 15. And the Jaguars 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. A little short pass. This is Everett. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
And to throw again is Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Ojabo. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd and 5. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Hooker. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That Pat. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Brooklyn, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next